Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News on OSBC television. My name is Motsurayo Ayegbayo. Protesters in Osun State have joined their counterparts in different parts of the country in a demonstration against bad governance and hunger. The protesters converged on the Mandela Freedom Park, Osogbo, walked peacefully through the MTS to the popular Olaiya Junction, down to Ogolua, brandishing placards with various inscriptions while singing solidarity songs to drive home their demands. Some of the protesters spoke in separate interviews with OSBC News bemoaned what they termed as anti-masses policies of President Bola Tinubu, which have made life more difficult for Nigerians. They called on the president to implement citizen-friendly policies and put an end to the hardships Nigerians are presently being subjected to. The protesters maintained that the protest will last 10 days unless the president acceded to the demands of the masses. The police and other law enforcement agents were on ground to protect the protesters and prevent the demonstration from being hijacked. As the End Bad Governance protest kicks off nationwide today, the National Human Rights Commission has issued an advisory to the Nigerian government, the security agencies, and the organizers who are the major stakeholders involved in the exercise. Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, Tony Ojukwu, while issuing the advisory in Abuja, said the move was in line with the Commission's mandate as spelled out in its enabling act. The hunger protest, built to run for 10 days with effect from today, is going ahead despite spirited efforts made by President Bola Tinubu, governors, the leadership of the National Assembly, heads of security agencies, and other influential Nigerians to stop it. The Commission wants protest leaders to ensure that the protest is peaceful and avoid provocative actions such as carrying arms, hate speeches, attacks on law enforcement and security agencies, or looting of public and private properties. According to the Commission, while the right to protest is guaranteed, the protection of critical infrastructure and public safety is also essential, asking protesters to cooperate with law enforcement to ensure peaceful exercise. The NHRC further stressed that through dialogue, respect for human rights, and adherence to the rule of law is possible to address the grievances of the protesters while maintaining public order. The Nigerian Bar Association has set up free legal support services for anyone whose fundamental human rights may be violated as a result of the ongoing hunger protest. The association's president, Yakubu Michael, in a statement through the NBA National Publicity Secretary, Akorede Lawal, disclosed that directives have been sent out to all chairpersons of the 130 branches of the association to take up any case of breach of fundamental human rights of persons involved in the protest. He, however, advised participants to go about the protest peacefully, urging law enforcement agents to be professional and respect the human rights of others in the discharge of their duty. He also noted that a situation monitoring committee has been set up to monitor activities between law enforcement agents and protesters. The hunger protest is scheduled to hold in all 36 states of the country and the Federal Capital Territory today and last till the 10th of this month. The protest is geared towards bringing the government's attention to the economic hardship currently being faced by its citizens. Meanwhile, prices of foodstuff have again gone up in major markets across the country as Nigerians engage in panic buying in a bid to stock their rooms before the planned nationwide End Bad Governance protest, which begins today. This comes as last-ditch moves by the federal government to stop the protest failed to arrest the momentum generated by the organizers who insisted the protest will go on as planned. The protest organizers want an improvement in the soaring cost of living and the reversal of some harsh government policies, particularly the removal of petrol subsidy. Reports indicated that the subsidy removal, along with ongoing security issues in farming regions, has led to increased transportation costs and subsequent food inflation. In a late rally to stop the demonstration, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, addressed an emergency press conference where he again admonished Nigerians to shun the proposed protests. The Nigerian Army will continue to adhere strictly to its constitutional roles of protecting the territorial integrity of the country, as it will always ensure the sustenance of democratic governance in the country. General Officer Commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Obina Onobogu, gave the assurance during a courtesy call paid to Governor Adeleke in Osun State. Governor's Office Correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has the details.
The courtesy visit by the General Officer Commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army, Ibadan, Major General Obina Onobogu, to the Osun State Governor, Senator Adeleke, underscores a critical period in Nigeria's journey towards stability and unity. The visit not only signifies a reaffirmation of the military's loyalty to democratic principles, but also highlights the essential role of the armed forces in maintaining peace during turbulent times. In his welcome address, Osun State Governor Senator Adeleke emphasized the importance of the military support in ensuring that democratic process remains intact. The governor will praise the Nigerian Army for its unwavering respect for democratic institutions, stressed that loyalty is fundamental for the stability of the nation. Governor Adeleke said further that in an era marked by anxiety and protection of lives and property, the collaboration between the political class and the security sector becomes indispensable in providing adequate protection for the citizens.
It is a time the nation is calling for stability, peace, and unity. This is a time the democratic touch demands total loyalty and support for the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. In this tough era, the indispensable ally of the political class in the security sector, of which the army is pivotal. It gladdens our heart that the Nigerian military has repeatedly affirmed respect and total support for the democratic process.
Earlier in his remarks, General Officer Commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army, Ibadan, Major General Obina Onobogu, commended Governor Adeleke's commitment in ensuring that Osun State remains the most peaceful state in the country. Major General Onobogu reaffirmed the Army's commitment to safeguarding Nigerian sovereignty and ensuring safety of its citizens, emphasizing the Army's role in upholding democratic principles and maintaining peace, particularly in handling protests and demonstrations. He added that the partnership between the Nigerian Army and Osun State government stands as a model for maintaining peace and stability, ensuring that Osun remains a beacon of tranquility within the Federation.
The Army remains in support of the government policies and also to remind the people of Osun State on the need that whatever they want to protest for, there is need for peace and calm. For the Army, Osun State is a leading light for us, particularly because you have given us perhaps the best of your sons to lead us in the Army, the best perspective Army staff.
Present at the courtesy visit were the Secretary to the Osun State Government, Alhaji Teslim Igbalaye, Chief of Staff to the Governor, Alhaji Kazim Akinleye, Head of Service, Mr. Anyoleye Aino, Chairman of Osun People's Democratic Party, Honorable Sunday Bisi, Chairman of Amotekun Security Outfit, retired AIG Olawale Abbas, and other notable members of the State Executive Council. It has been Oluwatobiloba Odunuga reporting.
The House of Representatives has expressed urgent concern over the increasing frequency and severity of natural disasters, pandemics, and other emergencies in Nigeria, recognizing the critical role of the National Emergency Management Agency in disaster response. The House called for the need to significantly enhance NEMA's capacity to effectively manage those challenges. The facilities, according to the House, are to be deployed to major locations across the country to enable swift mobilization to disaster-prone areas. This initiative, led by Honorable Ahmed Idris Wasi, aims to ensure that Nigeria is better equipped to respond to emergencies, ultimately saving lives and mitigating the impact of disasters. Wase noted that the recent investigation reveals significant gaps in NEMA's emergency response capabilities, particularly in search and rescue operations and medical evacuations. He added that the agency currently operates with a limited fleet consisting of just one air ambulance and one Bell 429 helicopter produced in 2014. In outer sports, Nigeria's senior women's basketball team, the Tigers, will hope to continue their fine form at the Paris 2024 Olympics when they take on host France in their second Group P game today. The African champions, who were ranked 12th in the world, put on a great display at the Pierre Macron Stadium to beat the world's third-best team, Australia, 75-62 in their opening game, ending their 20 years without a win at the Olympics. Today's game is expected to be fiercely contested, but the Nigerian team, both by their opening victory, appear ready for the challenge. The African champions, who are making their second consecutive appearance in Paris, having participated in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, will be looking to land another surprise blow and claim the first ever successive win at the event. The knockout stage of the games will be held at the Bercy Arena in Paris, with the final scheduled for this month. And on the foreign scene, Kenya and the Central African Republic have declared new outbreaks of monkeypox as African health officials scramble to stem the spread of the disease in a region lacking vaccines. Nairobi announced a new outbreak after a case was detected in a passenger bus traveling from Uganda to Rwanda at a border post in southern Kenya. The Central African Republic was the first to declare a new outbreak today, saying it was spreading to its capital, Bangui. Reports indicate that monkeypox is caused by a virus that originates in wild animals and occasionally jumps to humans who can pass it on to other people. Minister of Public Health of the Central African Republic said government is concerned about the cases of smallpox that are ravaging the country. Monkeypox became a global concern during an international outbreak in 2020 that saw the disease spread to more than 100 countries. The World Health Organization said that it had confirmed sexual transmission of monkeypox in the DRC for the first time, as African scientists have warned that this could make the disease difficult to contain. And that ends the Midday News on OSBC TV. Join us at 3 for the state news. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon.